Aloha, I'm Lauren Evans.
Tonight we talk story. Painted all day. I've enjoyed myself. It's a funny thing, even after being 80 years old, I wake up at 6 o'clock, I can hardly wait to start painting. I don't know what that's about. It just seems to happen quite naturally. I do know that I was born for this time, and that's because I literally felt on the shelf, sort of, after retiring. Then I discovered TikTok. Honestly, it felt just as much fun as going back to college, which I did back in 2010. I graduated in 2013. And then I went on to American Public University for studies in entrepreneurship. But I never completed that. I got bored. I'd rather paint. I've often wondered, now that I'm 80, senility's been greatly misunderstood. We're happy. When you spend your whole life painting and making music, you have a tendency to think that that's all anybody else should do or does. Consequently, here on TikTok, I've encountered and made acquaintances with, hundreds of accordion players, pianists, singers, and painters, sculptors, my people. And I can relate to every single one of them. When I venture out of that, I get lost. I've heard about drop out and take the 28-day AI challenge and become the most powerful person in the room. Whoa. Now that's hype. Besides that, I already am the most powerful person that I've ever known. I hope you feel the same. Remember, we are all representative of creation itself, our father and mother, our blueprint. We are gods in embryo, as I keep telling everybody, and yes, this is heaven. Prove otherwise. So far, nobody's been able to give me proof that this is not heaven. And the more the technological information age advances, the safer it is to talk about such things. Here we are. And since we get to decide, say this is a simulation, well, if you agree to that, what does it change? I say, run with it. This is heaven. Prove otherwise. It's our attitude. It's the way we have this loving nature that comes out of us. Flowers outward. What's that? Chaos? No. It's love. Everything is love. And if you think of love always as an energy going out from you, out into the world and loving everybody, every creature. I feel guilty if I wash ants down the sink when I'm cleaning the kitchen. I don't know what that is, but I think it's a respect for life and the reverence of life and how fleeting life really is. But, artists are by nature a little bit more sensitive than others, and we feel a great deal more intensely about everything. And we have transposed, transcended, and reconstructed life based on what is left that we can know for certain, which is nothing. And it's a surprise how we got here, at least in my mind. It's okay with me if it's going to be a surprise, whatever happens next. There's no need to keep continually worrying about how everything's going to unfold. I know in painting, all I have to do is start, and immediately the universe just takes over, and I watch while it all happens, while my hands are holding the brushes. I think it is the divine, and that my mind is like a radio that's tuned into it at all times. I only think of creation and loveliness and being kind to people. I've lived an exemplary life. I treat people the way I wish to be treated. And I feel so blessed with talents and gifts that I'm embarrassed if I don't try and encourage others to follow their dreams. Just, how can I enjoy my life knowing others are suffering? Well, that's something a lot of people think about. In Christ's words, there will be poor, always pathetically struggling. Look at the goodness that is yours today. Anyway, I came out here to paint and decided to talk instead. So maybe I should do a little bit of both. We'll see. Thanks for listening to me. Just like everybody else, I need a friend every now and then too. I'm glad some of you are there. Otherwise, I would just be talking to outer space. That's how it feels to live on an island in a jungle, many miles away from everyone else. But I chose that. I like the peace and the escape from the rustle and bustle. But, yes, it's lonely at the top. That's a truism. But the answer and the anecdote, share what you know. Encourage others to be happy. Find that joy within. And with that, I'll sign off for now on this portion. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your time, and remember, day 8 is next.